Good morning to you, the viewer, or afternoon, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. I normally don't do recorded and edited videos like this because I don't like doing video editing, but I want to try it. So, yesterday, as you probably read by the title of this video, whatever I decide to make it, I went to Cosmic Raceway at Friendly Hobbies up in North Las Vegas to race my Mini T. My Mini T. I think it's hilarious that the green rims that I have are the same shade of green as my green screen, so my tires and even part of my jackpot sticker on the side of my car just disappear. They just disappear. I'm just green screened out. Anyways, I went racing this car and had a lot of fun doing that. Overall, I took 4th place, which was like, first of all, I didn't think I was going to do that good. And then in the, B main, I thought, okay, I have at least a chance at 3rd. And had my car not broken, which you'll see in the video, it would have been a much tighter battle for 3rd. But one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that I was running in FPV. This little right here, it's fallen down because the battery's not in there. But if I push it up, right there, that's my FPV camera on here. It is fixed, so there's no steering it. I could probably wire it up to a servo and mix it with the steering and have it pivot with steering. But I don't know if I have room inside there for a servo to do that. But it would be kind of cool to do. So, anywho, I decided I wanted to do the entire race in FPV. Now, this camera is low quality. Brian, the owner of Friendly Hobbies, did let me try a really nice DJI setup, and I took a couple laps with one of his cars using that, and I went, mind blown. Like, this camera, there's a car in front of me, I can see they're there, I can see some colors, I can see some shapes, things are a little blurry and grainy. There's parts of the racetrack that get washed out because of the bright white LED, or bright LEDs that they use. They're not even white, they're multiple different colors. And the white guardrails that they use to mark the edge of the track, which are just white downspouts from gutters for like rain drainage. Well, they get washed out, and all I see is a white blur, and I kind of have to guess that the wall is there and know when to turn. So the day started out. I didn't capture a whole lot of video from FPV, so I'm just going to kind of do a brief recap, and then we're going to jump into the B main, and I'm going to narrate that because there's no audio. It would just be really high-pitched static sounds anyways, if there was audio from this camera. But the day started out, I did a couple laps non-FPV just to get a feel for the track layout. I put new tires on the car. Well, I did some laps with my old tires, and then I bought these are the nice carpet grip tires. And if you know anything about combat robotics, I got the skill issue sticker on the bottom. Friendly Hobbies Cosmic Raceway does require you to have a skid plate on the bottom, so I have that. This right here, it's actually broken. There was another rail here, but it's a 3D printed TPU bumper, which has actually, I think, helped protect the front of my car a lot, even though it didn't help in this race, which again, you'll see coming up. But the day started out with me just doing some practice laps with my old tires and realizing that I was slipping and sliding because the tires were worn out. So I bought the good carpet tires, and it basically felt like I just put Velcro on the bottom of my car because it was just around the track real nice. And once I got a feel for the track, non-FPV, I did some slow laps in FPV, and just pretty much after the start of once I put that headset on, it was every time I was going around the track in full FPV, which was nice because it meant I could just sit back in my pit table, do my run is done. I'm already at my table. I don't have to wait for people to get out of my way to get my car ready for its next race. So, yeah, that was kind of how the day went. My first qualifier, halfway through, the camera came loose and fell down, and I couldn't see anything. So I had to rip the headset off, run up onto the driver's booth, and do the first qualifier in non-FPV. And I didn't place very well. Second qualifier, I also didn't do too well, mostly because the FPV was kind of, it like tilted to an angle, and I just kept getting ran into traffic. But the third qualifier in FPV, I took first. And that put me into the A main, which the winner of the A main went on to the B main for the grand prize. So I go into the B main, which I do have video of it, I believe. I might put that video in. We'll see. I'm still like, the files are all weird on that FPV setup. I need to like actually get like a little card and like hit record, put it here so I know what video I'm recording, and then pull it away. But I went into the B main, or I went into the A main, and was in FPV and dominant race. I bumped around some traffic, but once I got through traffic, it was easy cruising for me. First place, fantastic racing. Everyone did a really great job. Kept it clean. There was some bumping, early on, and there's some drivers who are still figuring their things out. But we all start out and we all, have our struggles. So I'm not mad. Good, clean race. On to the B main, which I'm going to put that video here. There's one problem. One small, minor, itty bitty problem. I hit record. I get the car lined up to the track, to the start point. Everyone's ready. The timer about ready to start. I hit the record button on the headset. It didn't start actually saving the video until after the start of the race. So we're picking up. So you start out, you go up the ramp, which what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hide this. You start out at the start-finish line and go up that ramp, turn right, and go towards the loop, right? Well, you pick up right in that back corner turn. So we're going to go jump over to that, and I'm going to narrate that race a little bit, kind of to give you inside the headset mindset narration of that race. All right, so here we go. We just came out the first corner. We're going through the half pipe. The video gets a little buggy right there. Somebody flipped, big wreck, but we're back on track. I'm keeping up with these guys, and I'm just full sending it, and I misjudged it. And look at my right wheel. My right wheel is not happy. So I'm trying to just see if I can't limp the car around the track. Like maybe it's just stuck. Sometimes my servo gets stuck. I make it over here, and I realize, nope, I have no steering right now. So I bring it over here, and I figure I've probably broken part of the steering system. What is it? And I just realized, oh no, all it's happened is the control arm has popped off the ball joint. So I yell for a pair of pliers. Somebody runs them over. I'm sitting there with my thumb trying to get it in there, pressing it in. Then I get the pliers, get them in there, pop the ball joint back on. You can see them right down there in that bottom right corner. With my thumb, just trying. There's the Marshall. He's got the pliers now. And we got them popped on. I get it. Just like, pop. It's in there. Car's back on the track. I'm already down at this point. The leader's gone around twice, so I'm down 2 laps. But we're back on it. Check out those body pins rocking and rolling. We're down the straight here. We're just going to, hoping that at least put down some good lap times and maybe get by some... At least maybe I can squeeze out 3rd place. So I'm coming up around here, and we're hammered down. I'm pushing the car as hard as I feel comfortable without like risking smashing in and anything. This corner here always gets me because I can't really see where my turn point is. This area too, like you can get some real speed if you get lined up in that backstretch there before that long straightaway. You can really get some good speed. And I always, because again, this is my field of view. This is all I can see. So it's hard to judge how wide I am down the track or where I am in relation to the center line of the track. And this was a good run right there. So I sometimes will clip this wall coming around right there. That spot and the glass corner in the back kept getting me. So we're just laying down some good lap times. I'm actually, when I looked at the stats afterwards, my average was faster than the third place car. I was gaining on him. He did have a 1 second faster lap time, but my 10 lap average was like 1.5 seconds faster than him. So at this point, it's just open track for me. I just keep clipping that corner there. I'm not really stressing too much. I'm just thinking, maybe I can save this and get a third place. We're going, and I'm just kind of in the zone at this point. His car is feeling really good. My trim is only slightly pulling left, but I'm not going to mess with it while I'm driving. I can just compensate with the wheel. I saw the Marshall and went, oh, this is my chance. I'm catching up, and I can see a car in front of me. And this is the third place car right in front of me. But I'm a lap down, so I would have to pass him. Actually, him and I are both a lap down. I would have to pass him to get third place. But I just got in my own head right there and turned a little too early. Again, here's that washing out I was talking about on that back stretch area. Those LEDs. And there's that third place car. I pass him here, and I'm like, cool. I think if I hold this position, I might be in third place still. Or I might have to lap him again. I'm not quite sure. So I'm just maintaining a good pace. And I think at some point, yeah, he got around me there. At some point. And I'm just following his bumper. And I got the marshals telling me the time's up right here. I think I got rear-ended. I don't know what happened, but I'm just sort of like, all I can see is what's in front of me. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm running over whoever's in front of me right there. Like I can feel the car, I can feel the car moving as it bumps over them. And I'm just like, eh. And I took that turn a little wide there. That corner there, this corner here, and then the corner by the State Puff Marshmallow Man 3D print always gets me. But this spot right here is a nice flow zone. If you get through that real good, you can get a lot of speed. You just got to be careful not to, especially as I'm running the truck, not to roll it at that end of that long straight. And I kept clipping that corner all day. Nice little barrel roll there. I'm like, oh man, I'm losing time because of that roll, but landed on the wheels, so I didn't have to worry about the Marshall. And some people were asking me, oh, do you get motion sick at all when you drive like this? I'm like, not really. I do a lot of playing in VR, so it's no different than normal. And I think this is the end of the race right here. So just crossing the line, everyone's finished. I think I did a good race. I know I was only in fourth place, but we're gonna pull the car, and that's gonna be it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please check out Friendly Hobbies if you're in the Vegas area. Their track is fantastic and fun. And that's going to be it, because I think right about their track is fantastic and fun. They're not paying me to say nice things about them. I'm just really happy with their performance, their track, and everything. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.